The big one is tomorrow. It is Aberdeen versus Rangers, and we are back for a quick match preview. We're going to go through the poll. We're going to go through the poll and its predictions and all that good stuff, and we are going to break things down and talk about them. So, yeah, ... Worried smiley. Could be a worried smiley. Quote for the in-betweeners there. As soon as I said it, I realised. But, right, so 261 votes on this channel. I mean, it's a mad day that Aberdeen are winning this poll. It really, really is. 54% toward Aberdeen, 12% towards a draw, and 33% towards Rangers. So, you even add up Rangers and a draw combined, and it still doesn't get near the Aberdeen total. Yes, Big Stevie, that's how percentages work, because 54 can't be beaten by any combination if it stands singular. Right, cards on the table here. Clement needs to win. I've been listening to a few Rangers podcasts today, and a few people saying that they think even if Rangers don't win, he won't get sacked and that he will see the end of the season. I've got to disagree with that. I don't think we are going to keep Philip Clement in the job. Honestly, I don't see how Philip Clement stays in this job if we get beat tomorrow. I don't, because, it's already depressing, it's already toxic. If we lose at Patot, even a draw tomorrow, a draw's not good enough tomorrow. A draw's only good enough tomorrow if you seriously think Aberdeen's a threat and you've gave up on first spot, which, I gave up on the league in the summer. For me, the league's done. I think the only way that there can be any form of challenge from us is via a new manager, and that's not going to happen anytime soon unless you get beat. But then if you get beat, you'll be 9 points behind, and that is just, it's getting to a point where it's too much. It's too hot to handle, so to speak. There's just not much really going on in that regard. But he's got to win it. Clement, he's come out and talked a lot of rubbish, which he just seems to do these days. There's no two ways around it, man. He comes out, we had a good night up there last year, did we? We drew 1-1. It was during the day, mate. I think it was a 12 o'clock kickoff. Again, wouldn't really care about the time of day if you win, but it was a 1-1 draw. But see, that's the problem. He probably views a 1-1 draw against Aberdeen good. And you know what the thing is, right? I'm not going to lie and say drawing against Aberdeen at Pittodrie or drawing against Hearts is, disastrous. But, when it costs you, league titles, it is. You know what I mean? If you draw, if Celtic get beat in a weekend, right, and we went down to 10 men, early on against Aberdeen, and they were 1-0 up, and we scored a 90th minute winner, that's a good draw. Even though I think a lot of people, including myself, will still be it's 2 points dropped, though, could have went free if it had, things like that. But it is what it is. Right, we're going to get into your comments for you, so make sure that people comment. Polls can go hidden, I accept that. Hit the like button, I'm only joking. Right, let's see. Thomas Martin. As a Celtic fan, I'm hoping for a draw. If I was pushed off the fence, I'd have to go Aberdeen, just because I don't think they will keep the tempo up all season. I can honestly say, though, if Rangers win, I'll not be heartbroken. Assume we won our game and open a 3-point gap up top. Yep, I think that's the smart logic. I said this over on Fog Football. Honestly, I think a draw is probably the best result for Celtic. You pull 2 points on Aberdeen, and you also extend the gap to Rangers to 8 points. I think a draw is the best result for Celtic. I mean, some people thought a draw was the best result for Rangers a couple of weeks ago when Aberdeen and Celtic drew, but obviously didn't exactly go according to plan. Did it. Into Papa, never bet against an underdog. Well, we are the underdog in this occasion due to the odds. Technically, not on Bet365, but I've already went through that. Check out Fog Football's John Beaton video. Sack Morrison 55 says 0% chance we beat Aberdeen. We're not good enough. I mean, it's not a 0% chance, but we'll get to my prediction in a minute. And then Mr. Freeland 123. Heart says Aberdeen. Head says Aberdeen. Nothing this guy is saying says Rangers, but let's hear what I've got to say. Well, if you've already tuned into the SPFL preview show, you know what I've predicted, and I tend to stick to my predictions unless there's a massive, team news announcement, which there's not been. I mean, who knows? we come on. For me, it doesn't. Weakest field our strongest 11 tomorrow, or our weakest. I've went with Aberdeen to win this game 2-1. I think this is the end of Philip Clement. And yeah, that's all I've really got to say on it. I mean, we're not good enough. We're playing awful football. I'm not going to let a 4-0 against, FCSB cloud my judgment. If we play like the way we have against St Mirren, Kelly, Hibs, away at Pataudry, I just don't see how we win. I actually don't. I actually do not see how we win. And what a lot of people are forgetting about, by the way, we've scored 1 goal in 4 away games this season. Now, theoretically here, that means you might draw. That means you might win 1-0 if you get another wee goal. But we don't score away from home. And we're against, the in-form joint best team in the league on points. It's a recipe. It's a recipe for disaster. I'll be here tomorrow for it, though. I'm buzzing for the game, don't get me wrong, but I think it'll be the end for Clement. I don't know. I'm so torn, man. It's like part of me thinks, is it worth getting beat to get this guy at the club? But then, what if these people are right? What if he doesn't get sacked and we're just further behind? I mean, 9 points behind. 9 points behind Celtic is pathetic at the end of October. 9 points behind Aberdeen is unforgivable. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. Till next time, peace.